Alright, we back in the truck. We got John.
Yep.
There has been a lot of progress since last updated. Why don't we give him a little rundown of what we've done so far? Well, what you've mostly done.
We've got walls in now, everywhere. So we're fully insulated on the walls.
Door.
If you see over here, we got all of our wires coming out of the wall, even if there's plywood pulling them down. So everything's pretty much set up for us to get the floors in. That's what the goal is today. We even made this trick little pocket door on some slides. What? So right now we're gonna do this last piece of paneling up at the top, just because this piece of wood wasn't big enough. And then it's time to lay down some insulation and plywood to become our floors. Start worrying about paint and other things, but for now, just floors.
We're almost ready to start like actual interior stuff, which will be
the fun stuff.
Officially sliced.
Last cut here.
What?
We just finished this very top trim piece here.
Very nice.
Just cleaned up in here. But basically, we're gonna be laying down our underflooring. So got an inch of insulation and 3/8 plywood.
Hello!
What? So let's get some measurements.
We're gonna
Keep going. We just measured out our spots. We have these kind of raised up parts in the corners, so on our piece of foam, we just cut that out a little bit so it should lay all nice and flat. But we're gonna lay it out right now. The foam.
Yeah. We got the first floor down.
All right. Unfortunately, Parker did not make it, but we were able to move all this stuff out of the way and get 2 pieces of the insulation down. We've got it cut about 3 inches short here, so when the wood is on here, should hopefully overlap a little bit. And we're looking good. All 3 of our lights died, unfortunately, but we're gonna cut that wood next. Ain't that right?
That's right.
That's a clip right. We've got the plywood down. Pretty happy with how this is coming out. You got it, bro. Woo.
One more.
Oh.
Time to caulk.
Caulk. So for all these, we've been gluing them down just a little bit. They don't really need it. The weight will hold everything down.
Oh.
I know it's hard as hell. But we've been throwing just a little bit of glue, and we'll do the same when we put the plywood on top to keep the plywood from moving around.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Oh, you're shooting big ropes out here.
Oh.
It's probably good.
I think that's more than good. Alrighty, I'll trade you.
Womp.
Womp.
Alright, and then we set her on down. What was that? Alright, I got Parker down here sweeping up under where we're about to glue down this next panel.
See, because it's not my channel, I have to do the cleanup, as they say.
Of course, yes. Cinderella. But we got these cut out here for where that hump's gonna go, so we should be able to just lay it right flat down on top. Golly! Alright, I'm gonna take a lap. Look at this shit. We got floor everywhere.
We got floor.
Unfortunately, our lights went out. The light on the camera.
Wow.
The light on the camera is our only light. Yo, check this out. Loving all the space in here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really good to build.
So much room for activities.
Yes. Like that. All right.
Peace out.
We'll see ya.
2 weeks later.
Where are you in this finished building, John? And I know it's really not. It's really not that done, but to me, man, it's so much further ahead. But we got flooring, insulation under the flooring. We finished the insulation in the walls. We got 1/4 inch plywood over it. I threw some veneer tape on top to try to hide the gaps. Fortunately, it peeled in some spots, got kind of wet. Threw some texture down, painted. Now we're looking pretty good. Didn't really show any of this process. I'll have some pictures on screen, but I've got a sliding pocket door. It locks if you use enough tenaciousness. But it's looking pretty good. I threw some grip tape down here. Got a very heavily reinforced piece of wood, so that's steppable. Got appliances in here. Just starting to get the layout for where everything's gonna be in this kitchen area here. But we've got our oven. There's a sink in here. See how the Subi starts. Fuel's on. Woo! Smoke up the wazoo. And it's stalled. More smoke up more wazoos.